Hey everyone, Salty Stark here. Today we'll be getting into Plane Domain Episode 7, progress on my account. We will be doing a summon session at the end of the video, so please stick around for that. If you do like this content, please consider subscribing, and if you do like the video, make sure to give a like in the video, and if you have any suggestions below, please let me know in the comments below. So, get into it. First off, we've been working on this marble. We finally got it done. It's looking like a real beauty. So, we got that done. As far as that, the only other gear upgrade we really had this week was we put on a legendary stone onto these earrings. It actually increased the attack by like 100, so it's really good. I was very happy about that. We'll eventually grind out this HP, but that's not in the cards at the current point in time. I haven't decided whether or not we're going to try to finish rolling these at some point or not. It's just one of those things where it's going to cost a lot to do, but I kind of like where they currently are, so that's not going to be until A4s come out. So that's going to be good. Gear's looking really solid right now. We'll have to get rid of this too, make that HP percent. With level 80 coming around the corner, these flat stats aren't going to be nearly as good, and it's definitely going to be like main stat priority kind of thing. So there is that. We have this because we're trying to roll gear still. We also have another set of earrings in case we ever want to make another summoner. They're beauties, it only costs 3, so make perfect. We're gonna 12 LDs, 1 legendary scroll. Open up these real quick, see if there's anything good in them. We'll be rolling those. We don't really need any heroes, but hopefully they roll well. Other than that, we did a lot of monster progress in preparation for Siege, so let's get into that. We got our Remy done. None of this stuff's gonna have like too great of stuff. As you can see, it's kind of like very awkward, but with such a short time span, I rather just have units built than have them built well. We'll correct this stuff later on because some of it does have some potential, but yeah, Remy done. As you can see, it should be tanky enough to live. Colleen's done. She's looking really solid. I actually might not change anything on her for a while. Like, there's places she can be improved, but it's just for the cost efficiency right now. She's good enough to be not touched for a long time. Rakuni's looking pretty all right. A lot of HP, good amount of attack speed. So, and I actually don't even hate where his defense is. He is max awakened, so that's good. Oh, we can actually awaken her one more. So yeah, as you can see, she's gonna be looking really good whenever she's done. But yeah, as you can see, I don't even have them all max awakened, but just one of those things where kind of just making defenses that way it can help. Like for example, Iona has a little bit more attack speed just because it was in her stats, like, or in the runes. Like Lulu has accuracy for no reason, doesn't need it, but again, just throwing runes on to make sure that they're good enough to survive, not necessarily that they're the best equipped monsters. This guy, I actually think he's looking pretty decent right now. I'll probably grind in some attack later on, maybe even some defense, but none of these have grinds at the moment, so there is a lot more room to scale. Got Rebecca done, Jubel, Rashid, Dova. She's just kind of carrying runes at the moment. She's still tanky enough to survive, so it's not that big of a deal. Um, so I haven't touched her. Then the units we're currently still working on, these 4. And just because there's nice solid units, you can never go wrong with too many healers. But as far as my actual guild siege is looking like right now, this is what my defenses look like. We got a nice tanky team that's more of a slow play. Stops Orbios from being able to just nuke. We got this one, which is also a nice slow play. I like to run at least like a really good healer or 2 like decent healers. This one's going to be a gas comp. I still need to put runes on the Konamiya. This one's in memory of Winchigo. It is actually a fun, good team comp, surprisingly enough. If someone weaker than me attacks, they're going to have a tough time with it. Let's just put it that way. It's because of all the skill acceleration that you get from it. Got this team. It's not going to do too much. We'll probably try to get something on Tiana at least. That way it's usable. As Orbia, you kind of need healers more than damage dealers. So as long as I have a couple healers, weaker people won't be able to hit as easily. This team is pretty much done. It should be a nice solid team all around. Bell should be able to do work. I actually need to switch Lulu to the front, so let's get that done real quick. I don't like the order that was in, so should be a really good team with that, like that. This team should be pretty good once it's done. Again, as long as we have Rena, Pyrian should just speed into Rena the whole time, and then Donna does the same thing that Pyrian does. On this team, we need to get Shushu done. It'll at least be usable against people that are weaker than me. This team looking pretty decent, just needs Shannon buffed up. But overall, I'm actually going to switch this as well. I think Rashid will probably be better in the attacking role than Shannon, or in the mana role than Shannon. So let's get that flipped around. And this team, we're nowhere close to being done with this one, but it is in the game plans in the future. So that's currently how my teams are actually looking. As far as things we've been working on outside of that, we're kind of just working on getting outfits ready for Soletta. So we have all of this material to start getting yarns. We're going to still need money and stuff like that, but it's a step in the right direction. The game right now has felt really good in terms of money, though, so I'm not too worried about it. What else? We're also working on trying to get legendary galaxy stones. As you can see, we have a bunch of materials here. That's gold. Vatamanium. Tritium's going to be the big problem. Luckily, we have some tritium right now. We could probably make about like 3 of these, but they're going to be really nice whenever I can actually get them on the accessories. So, anyways, let's just get into the summoning session, I guess. We'll just hit everything, get these unknowns out of the way. It's very important to summon your unknowns because of book levels, so don't think that, like, you know, you're like, it's not like Sky Arena where you're just stacking unknowns the whole time and you're like, I don't want to summon these because they're kind of pointless. This game actually has a huge point on unknown scrolls that a lot of people miss out. Like, you look at these book levels real quick. It's crazy. Like, one monster gives an extra 28 attack to all your monster or fire units. Like, one monster gives 428 HP. Like, if there's like even like, so you can get an easy at least like 5k just from having all these done, or at least up to where I am. Like, if you go take a look at like an unruined unit altogether, right? Like, let's just say, let's go take a look at this. That 53k power with no runes, book level 4 or awaken 14. Like, book levels are just extremely important, and it's just one of those things that, you know, you want to get that done. But anyways, back to we're just gonna, I don't like to do slow, so we're just gonna bam through these. We're at 69, so let's just do one more summon. Hey, let's go. Now we can collect this. We'll have 2 legendary scrolls, so let's get those out of the way. I've been I had to farm so many Breath of Life, by the way. That's why I like solo and scrolls the whole time. We're forever in dead to Breath of Life at the moment. But now what we've been waiting for, let's see if we can get an LD Nat 5. We're kind of due, so let's see. Hoping for the Dark Ninetales if we do get one, but I'm not holding my breath. 4-star wise, I'm trying to think if there's any 4 stars I'd really want. Maybe like the Light Werewolf or something like that. I don't think I have that yet. Belladonna wouldn't be bad, but as you can see, this is how the normal luck is. But it only takes 1, so We're probably at least, I want to say, 400 LDs deep. We only have one LD Nat 5 and it's from Transcendent Scroll, so like I said, we should be about due. Like, we've summoned a good amount in this game. I think, you know, we should be able to hit at least a 4-star here today. Realistically speaking, though, it's probably just going to be another disappointment. But, no. When it hits, it hits. So. Oh, and it hits. Let's go. Let's see what we get.
Who dares to catch me? How foolish.
Ooh, Light Raven. I don't know too much about the unit. I don't see it used too much. It does look like it could be a lot of fun. But we'll have to play with it and see eventually. I'll probably sit on the bench for a little bit like my Light Monkey King, but we'll see. Overall, I'm not going to complain about getting an LD Nat 5, you know? Like, it should be, you know, a nice unit. I think it has some good potential just because of its innate dodge mechanic. I think it's really good against like Orvius and stuff like that with the innate dodge mechanic that it has. Not a Dark Fox, but we'll take it. Let's actually go look at the unit now. It has a spell shield, a stun, continuous recovery, and a cooldown. An assassin, so whenever it's attacked by the enemy, it'll use the ability. So it's really nice against like Orvias and stuff like that, because it will like as soon as like let's say you're using like Light Orvia, as soon as you cast it, it'll just dodge right out of that out of the skill 2 and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun to use. As you can see, Excel Stream, it does a good amount of damage. And it does a lot of like self resets. So. And it does a bonus hit if it has increased damage. So I mean, it has some potential behind it. So it should be a lot of fun. We'll have to test it out a little bit, but I'll probably be sitting on the bench for a little bit before I can get to it, just because there are so many units that I need to work on. Like, I realized today that my account probably needs another healer. So we're probably going to work on doing Chisoon, maybe. We potentially want to do Chisoon, Camilla, as like a secondary cleanser slash off healer, because she does the continuous recovery. It's not the best healing ever, but she does provide a lot for if you only have one healer in a fight. So that should be a fun one, even though she's not a healer either. She does a really nice solid shield. And I think another good healer is still going to be Soha. We finally just got our stuff back for her, so maybe we could potentially do like a Soha Light Raven build. Who knows? Like I think the Ravens kind of are getting slept on right now, so it's very possible that, you know, he'll be used in the future. We'll see though. Anyways, guys, that's all I had. Thank you guys for your time and have a good one.